Looking good. We're back. It's another talkie podcast. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but I got Ruthie back. We're looking at this pinup pageant here coming up Saturday. So can you tell us a little bit about the bands that we got on this? Before we get to the pageant stuff, I want to hear about these bands.
Sure. So our first band is called Toadfinger. Okay. They are relatively new.
I love Tammy.
Tammy's great. Say they're relatively new, but the members are not. So it's kind of another one of the, I think I said this last time, all-star bands. I feel like there's only a few key players in a way in Huntsville in our band, so they all are in multiple bands. So Tammy fronts this one. And it is a very good, it reminds me like 90s grunge. They do a Nirvana cover.
That's cool.
Really tight, really pulled together. So I think it's going to be a good opener, especially with the girls, get everybody in a good mood. The second is very exciting as Johnny and the Black Frames. And they're the whole reason that I even do pageants.
Really?
Yes, the bass player, Chad Zielinski, was my client. I did his hair for years. Cool. And he was putting on the Dixie Danger Fest, and he showed me the flyer, and it had a picture of a girl on it. I said, you should do a pinup pageant. He asked me if I would help, and I said, sure.
No shit,
and then the more I helped, the more I was like, well, I can't enter this thing if I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it. So I was kind of Vanna White the first year. I didn't talk. We had 9 girls. The second year, we had 30, and it's just kind of gone from there. So,
man, that's really cool. Yeah. We got them coming in August here pretty soon. I'm not going to promo other shows while I'm trying to promo your show, but I've been excited to see them for a while.
Yeah,
so.
This is their first post-COVID show. So they haven't played in a couple years in town. So hopefully they will really bring out a good crowd.
Mm-hmm. And then, so V8 Death Car is the headliner then?
Yes.
Okay.
They are from Montgomery area. We've had them up a few times. They actually played the second Dixie Danger Fest. So they're kind of, I guess the best way to say it is just they are rock and roll. So they're a little bit rockabilly, a little bit punk. I keep saying very pulled together, but we get really good bands. So you're not seeing...
You guys always bring fun artists and like different stuff that we're not always used to too, which I like.
Yeah, that's kind of a goal, is to make sure that even though the draw might be the pageant, you get to see bands that you don't get to see every other weekend.
We're putting on a good show here, and that's what it makes us. It's like together. I feel like I'm still in my comfort zone because we get to hang out with bands all day.
Absolutely.
So that's the fun part.
Yes.
But okay, so the pageant. Let's get some details on this pageant. You've already had the meet and greet for this at this point, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But if you the meet and greet, then if you weren't there, that's no problem. You can register up until 8:30 the day of.
Okay.
So you can come in and register. The only difference is if you pre-register, which you could do at Shags, honestly, if they wanted to come do that.
Do you have a website or a link for that?
Yes, well, we have, I'll give it to you, the Facebook pages and stuff.
So you just go to the Under the Moon Productions Facebook page and it'll be on there. Okay.
And you don't have to give me an application beforehand. You can go ahead and pay and then fill out an application here. It's not that big deal. Oh, yeah. It's just, you get to save the $15 entrance fee because we have no way of knowing the door guy saying, I'm going to enter the pageant if you enter it or not.
Okay.
So if you're not pre-registered, we don't know. So you have to kind of pay both. So
and those door guys, they'll get you.
They'll get you. They'll find you. We have wristbands. We're diligent. We got to pay these bands.
Big brother.
Right. So you save yourself $15 and pre-register. And then
the
that
wrath
lets
of
us
our
know.
Totalitarian regime crushing down on you.
Right. We'll put Dodd on.
We got a little dark there. Honestly, Josh Dodd, he's frightening enough. There's the answer right there. Watch out, guys. Watch out. Be good.
That's the way I can wear anything I want in town. Doesn't
beautiful. We love that.
But there will definitely be lots of pre-women. We've already had probably as many as we had in the last pageant already pre-register.
Okay.
So this is definitely a more popular pageant. Yeah.
That is awesome. I know this one last year was just absolutely packed out. Yeah. So if that's the case, man, I cannot wait to see it.
I hope so. I think it will be.
And that was with weird weather last year too, and we still packed the place out. So that's cool. This year it's looking pretty good on Saturday. Today's the day that I got to worry about.
You poor thing. You probably have so much stress because of the outdoor stage.
I live for this shit, man. This is what I love. There's a reason why I'm doing this and not something else that's more profitable.
You have to love it to do what you do. I know.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. So I guess that about wraps it up. That's all we really need to know about this thing. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Do a little quick 5 with me there. All right. Saturday. What is that? That's the 9th.
Girls have to be here by 8:30 at the very latest, ready to go. ready to go. So you have, we have no, well, do we have a dressing room this year?
You do have a dressing room this year.
To touch up, but you don't get dressed here.
Yeah, and also keep in mind that dressing room might or might not have air conditioning, so you don't want to be in there for long. The air conditioner in there already shat the bed. I'm working on that now. Everything's a project.
That. We don't have one of those.
Yeah, you can. It's something that you can use, but you might not enjoy it. So definitely show up as prepared as possible.
We definitely want to remind everybody that this pageant isn't your typical. It's for all ages, sizes, shapes, colors, everything. We've had women as old as 65 in the pageant.
That's awesome. I remember
21. You have to be at least 21. But if you've been to any of our pageants or look online, you can kind of tell, we're not necessarily looking for, ideal. It's more how you carry yourself, your stance, and it's a lot of fun.
It's a cool show for these people.
Very empowering. Women tend to come back and do more, and just always love a good experience. So it's definitely a fun, empowering thing for women.
All right. I love it, man.
Okay.
So if that's good for you, I think that's good. We'll get this thing up nice and quick. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Ruthie Borden with Under the Moon Productions.
And we'll see you
Shag
Saturday.
Podcast. Not the laugh track, the theme song, Joel. What's going on here? All right.
I bet you made the theme song.
Peace out, guys. Say that again.
Did you make the theme song?
No, I got Josh Don to make.
No, you didn't. I would know that.